Imagine building an empire so powerful that it ruled nearly 1/4 of the world's population. Its roads stretched for thousands of miles. Its armies conquered 3 continents. Its laws still influence governments today. Yet despite its unmatched power, it eventually collapsed. So how did a small city on the banks of the Tiber River become the greatest empire the ancient world had ever seen? And why did it fall? This is the incredible story of the Roman Empire in just 7 minutes. When people think of Rome, they imagine fearless gladiators, magnificent temples, powerful emperors, and unstoppable legions. But the true story is even more fascinating. The Roman Empire didn't become powerful overnight. It took centuries of ambition, brilliant leadership, military innovation, and relentless determination. And in the end, the very strengths that made Rome great also contributed to its downfall. Let's travel back more than 2,700 years. According to legend, Rome was founded in 753 BC by twin brothers Romulus and Remus, who were raised by a she-wolf. While historians view this as mythology rather than established fact, the legend became a powerful symbol of Roman identity. In reality, Rome began as a small settlement along the Tiber River in central Italy. Its location made it ideal for trade, agriculture, and defense. As the city grew, the Romans overthrew their kings and established the Roman Republic around 509 BC. Instead of one ruler, elected officials and the Senate governed the state. This new political system encouraged competition, expansion, and ambition. Rome was no longer just a city, it was becoming a rising power. Rome's disciplined legions steadily conquered neighboring territories across Italy. But its greatest challenge came from Carthage, a wealthy maritime power in North Africa. The two rivals fought 3 devastating conflicts known as the Punic Wars. One of history's greatest military commanders, Hannibal, even crossed the Alps with war elephants and invaded Italy. Despite suffering major defeats, Rome refused to surrender. Instead, it rebuilt its armies, adapted its strategies, and ultimately defeated Carthage. With victory came control of the Mediterranean. The Romans proudly called it Mare Nostrum, our sea. Trade flourished, wealth poured into Rome, and the Republic expanded into Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Rome was no longer a regional power. It was becoming a global empire. As Rome grew richer, so did political rivalry. Powerful generals competed for influence, and civil wars erupted. Among them, one man stood above the rest: Julius Caesar. After conquering Gaul, Caesar returned to Italy in 49 BC and made a decision that would change history forever. He crossed the Rubicon River with his army, openly defying the Senate and igniting a civil war. Caesar emerged victorious and was appointed dictator for life. Many senators feared he intended to become king. On the Ides of March, 44 BC, a group of conspirators assassinated him inside the Senate. They believed they were saving the Republic. Instead, they accelerated its end. After years of conflict, Caesar's adopted heir, Octavian, defeated his rivals. He became Augustus, Rome's first emperor. His reign marked the beginning of the Roman Empire and a remarkable era known as the Pax Romana, the Roman peace. For nearly 2 centuries, Rome experienced relative stability and prosperity. Engineers built roads that connected distant provinces. Aqueducts carried fresh water into cities. Magnificent monuments, amphitheaters, and temples transformed the landscape. Trade linked Europe, Africa, and Asia. At its greatest extent under Emperor Trajan, the empire stretched from Britain to Mesopotamia, and from the Rhine River to the deserts of North Africa. Millions lived under Roman rule, It seemed unstoppable. But beneath the surface, problems were growing. The empire had become enormous. Defending its borders demanded vast resources. Political instability led to frequent power struggles and short-lived emperors. Heavy taxation burdened citizens. Inflation weakened the economy. Corruption spread through the government. At the same time, powerful groups beyond Rome's borders, including Gothic and other Germanic peoples, placed increasing pressure on the empire. To improve administration, Emperor Diocletian divided the empire into eastern and western halves. The reform helped temporarily, but it also revealed how difficult the empire had become to govern as a single state. The Western Empire continued to weaken, while the Eastern Empire grew stronger. In 476 AD, the Germanic leader Odoacer deposed the young emperor Romulus Augustulus. This event is traditionally marked as the end of the Western Roman Empire. The city that had once ruled much of the known world had fallen. However, Rome's story didn't end there. The Eastern Roman Empire, often called the Byzantine Empire by modern historians, continued for nearly another 1,000 years until 1453. The Roman Empire rose from a small settlement into one of history's greatest civilizations. Its armies conquered continents, its engineers transformed cities, its laws shaped future governments, and even after its political power faded, its influence endured. Today, Roman ideas continue to shape our legal systems, architecture, languages, and culture. History reminds us that no empire lasts forever, but a great civilization can leave a legacy that lasts for millennia. If you enjoyed this journey through history, subscribe to Untold History for more fascinating stories from the past. And tell us in the comments, which empire should we explore next?